Hey guys, it's Orange Samurai and Emperor Broke Time. We've been doing a special deck profile for Jackson Hoang. He got first place at the Las Vegas Treasure Cup. So please, Jackson, tell us about your deck. How did you do today?
I played Kid. I went 8-0 in Swiss, so I ended up first, and then I won Top Cut 4-0. So overall, I think 12-0. I had one game loss in the top 4, but other than that, I just took it down. Yeah, the Kid, the deck I'm playing is Useless Captain Kid. Probably the most consistent deck. Definitely not the best deck by far. Like if you want like the highest ceiling deck, there's like other decks like Law or Kaido can have highest ceiling, but it's just overall consistent, and like I really had faith that I can win in like a long tournament with it.
And also, Jackson, where are you from?
I'm from New York.
All right, New Yorker, came all the way to Las Vegas for this? Wow, awesome.
Yeah, I came all the way. I was supposed to go to the Miami Treasure Cup, but it was a Super Bowl, so I couldn't go. But yeah, I came all the way here, and it paid off.
It was worth it. You won.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
All right, do you mind showing us your deck?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right.
So there's been a couple Treasure Cups already, so this deck list is pretty much figured out. It's up to what you prefer. So I'm running 4 of each of the searchers. Some people play 3 Momo. I like it because having multiple searchers is really good against Kaido, especially because my deck isn't really built to beat Kaido, even though I played it in the finals. So I really want to max out the searchers. Max out on the small weenie blockers. They're just really good at protecting your board. You can go ultra defensive. Killer is really good against red because it's a block and a draw. And then beige is just good on 1, so it really helps your curve a lot. If you have like odd number of dons, you can play a beige to kind of fix your curve. Playing 4 of each of the resters, really great into Law matchup. And this one's better because it's a 2K counter, but this one's better early because it's a 2 Don investment instead of a 3. They're both 3K, but they're mostly there just for resters for the Law matchup or even the Kid matchup. And then 4 of the Apu. So most of the time it's a 2K counter, but I actually use it as a turn 2 start sometimes. As Kid, I like to go second in most matchups. So sometimes I don't have a killer or I don't want to invest 2 1-cost bodies, so I just drop him. And if I have a Law, I can bounce him back, or he's 3K as well. So if they have like a Robin, then next turn you can play a Netgo and then swing at Robin with 4K. And then I'm playing 9 3-drops, 3 of each of the 3-drops, the 3 killer and then 2 of each of the Wano. They each fulfill different purposes, but they're really good with Law, and I max out on Law, you'll see later. Killer's really good against the red matchup. I never got it out of life, but it's really good just because you can swing at your characters when you don't want to swing at the leader. If they try to counter out, you can play Killer to pop their bodies. I can play X-Strike here instead, but I like playing it with Law, this deck, because I play it with Law. Risel's really good behind your 8-cost Kid. If you have it behind your 8-cost Kid, then you're probably going to win the game just because he's a free swing and draw if you have 8-cost Kid. And then 3 of the Kiku, really good into Law matchup as well, really good into the mirror. And it's just 3 cost 5K, so it's really strong body as well. The only thing bad about it is it's not a counter, otherwise I would play 4, but yeah, it's really good. And then probably my MVP of the deck, 4 of the Law. So I actually saw the Miami Treasure Cup and I kind of studied a little bit and I kind of saw what was working. And I remember Andrew Duvall told me that 4 of the Laws were really good. I was only on 3 and I had okay success, and I don't know why I never thought to play 4 because I used to play Odin, and in Odin I played 4 Laws because Law is so good at bouncing any of your on-play guys like your resters or your killers and making them counters out and playing something useful like a Kiku or Rizo or even a killer again. So he's really good at recycling the cards that are usually dead on the board. 3 of the Hawkins, honestly he didn't come up for me as much, but in the Kid mirror you want to see this card at least once. I kind of saw him too often, so maybe I cut down to 2, but 3's really fine. If I see too much of him, I'll just discard him with the Kid effect. And then you'll see I'm not playing any of the 7-cost Kid. That's why I said my Kaido matchup's a lot worse. I'm probably the biggest 7-cost Kid hater just because it never works for me. It works for other people. I don't think it's a bad card by any means. But if you're playing it, then you have to go a little bit more aggro, you have to swing a lot more, and I really don't want to do that. I want to build up board advantage and then get you down to like 1 or 2 cards, and then I'll slowly whittle you down. So instead of the 7-cost Kid, I'm playing 4 of the 8-cost Kid. This card is probably your winning condition most of the times. If you can get him out and then leave him resting or standing, then your opponent kind of panics and they try to think like, oh, should I go at life or should I try to do something else or should I not go at life? Like it really stalls them. Just leaving it standing and it's protected. So most of the time I'll go down to like 0 or 1 life. I think if I'm have more than like 2 life and I play him and rest him, I'm probably doing something wrong. So I always rest him when I have like 1 or 0 life. And then the last card is just a Punk Gibson. I don't like playing a lot of event cards, but it's just a nice 4K so that when people swing like 2K over a K, like 10K, it's nice to just waste 1 card instead of having to waste like a 2K counter and a 1K counter. But yeah, that's the list.
And also, do you recall what round, what decks were you playing through the tournament by any chance?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So in Swiss, I played 2 mirrors. They were like in the later rounds, like round 6 and 8. I played 2 Luffys, 1 Zoro, 2 Laws, and 1 Doflamingo.
And what was top cut for you?
Top cut, first round was a Zoro. I actually played him already in Swiss, so we were kind of familiar with each other. Then I played a Kaido, and then a Luffy, and then Luffy is the round where I got my 1 loss. Luffy is probably the second worst matchup for me. Law is probably the worst matchup for me, and then in the finals I played Kaido.
Okay. Yeah. No.
All right.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's been Epic Brawl Time and Orange Samurai D doing a deck profile for the winner of Las Vegas Treasure Cup, Jackson Hoang. Thank you.
Can I get some shout outs today?
Yeah, give us a shout out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to shout out my channel, Royal Nuts Gaming. I do a lot of content, but I haven't done as much just because I've been preparing as much, but I'm trying to do a lot more. Shout out to my Discord, Grand Line. We practiced together, played a lot. Shout out to my girlfriend. She left me a little note saying good luck, and I feel like that just powered me up.
MVP brother.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and shout out. I guess this one, honestly, one of the biggest things is like this one's where like the Digimon players, because I saw every other card game top. Like I saw a Dragon Ball player top, I saw a Yu-Gi-Oh player top, and I didn't see a Digimon player top yet. So this is for Digimon players as well.
That's you. You took that slot.
Good stuff, man.
Yep.
Yeah, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Actually, I do have one last question.
Yeah, for sure.
Any changes for like set 2 taking green, or if you're looking forward to that?
So I haven't looked at set 2 decks as much. I looked at the cards, I know what to do. I'm probably gonna end up playing Kinemon. I probably won't end up playing Kid just because I like to play new cards. If I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably play Ivankov first just because it seems like the funnest deck. But if I find out Kid is still really good, then I'll probably end up going back to him. I haven't looked at new cards, so I wouldn't know what to change.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, so for real, thank you so much. Thank you for having us do this.
Congrats again.
Again, Orange Samurai D, Epic Brawl Time from Las Vegas Treasure Cup. See you guys.
Peace.
Thank you.